Today I'm going to show you how to hook up your Apple iOS device to one of our camera systems, either an LR-3, Marksman, or a Hawk. So the first thing we want to do is go ahead and turn on your device. Go ahead and swipe up. You go to your home screen. Now if you haven't already, go ahead and download the Longshot app. We prefer you not to open it quite yet though. So we've got some settings adjustments to make. So once the app is downloaded, it may take a couple restarts on certain Apple devices. You should see the Longshot app all the way down here in your settings. What we want to do is go ahead and make sure that you have permissions enabled. So I've got always for location, I've got the local network so it can connect to the camera system's Wi-Fi, and I got the camera so it can actually take pictures. Once you've enabled that, let's go ahead and do one more thing. We're going to make sure that your VPN is not on. So you go under General, VPN Device Management, not connected. If you're having issues later on down the line, this is one of those things to check. Sometimes they turn it on and it won't let the signal pass through. Now we're going to go ahead and connect to Wi-Fi. If you have a Marksman or a Hawk, you're simply going to see one of those here and you'll connect to it that way. If you have an LR-3, you've got two choices. You've got a camera and a receiver. So on this, what we'd like you to do is connect to the camera when you're down at your target and you're setting it up. That way you can go ahead and use the app and make sure you've got a good view of that target. When you get back to the shooting position, that receiver should be next to you at the shooting position, not downrange, and you want to connect to the receiver. This allows the iOS device to talk to the receiver, which then transmits that signal all the way down to the camera at your shooting target. So right now let's go ahead and connect to camera. You can see it said C and R in the name, and that's for camera and receiver. Go ahead and type in the password, which is Longshot, and let's go ahead and join. Now what we want to do is give it a minute. Sometimes the Apple devices will ask you if you want to stay connected even though there is no internet. It doesn't always do that, so just be patient with it to see if it does. Doesn't look like mine is right now, so I'm just going to make sure I've got auto join enabled. And then we're going to go ahead and go back to your home screen. Open the Longshot app. Now in the app it's going to show you that the camera is connected. We're going to go ahead and press that play button and we can already see our image. Now we're going to go ahead and go back. So you've set up your camera at the target and you've moved back to your shooting position. Let's go back into settings. Let's go into Wi-Fi. You can see I'm still connected to the camera. Well, I'm at my shooting position, so if you're over 300 yards, you want to use that receiver if you have an LR-3. If you have a Marksman and you're under 300 yards, you're good to go. If you're having the signal come in and out, go back here and make sure you're connected to the right one. Sometimes the camera will still reach at 400, 500 yards, but you may have a delay or an intermittent signal. So let's go ahead and connect to the receiver. Now we're going to type in that password again, which is the Longshot. We're going to press join, and again we're going to give it a minute to make sure it doesn't ask us for any of the prompts. Now sometimes your device may connect to the right signal and then later reconnect to say your home network. The cameras do not provide internet and your tablet or phone wants to have an internet ability. So you can always just go back here and check and make sure that you're getting on the right network that you want to be. Let's go ahead and open the app again. You can see camera connected and I've got a picture again. That concludes this video. If you have any questions, please reach out to us. We'd be happy to help you.